AI have an impact from a political perspective in democratizing the actual situation by giving more voice to those that now can't talk or express themselves? And can this be a weapon for the actual political situation?
100%. AI can help ideas get good clarity, give ideas a good platform, and help to sort of, alter or amend narratives, change ways of doing things in business, in culture, in religion, etc., etc. So earlier we were talking about if it can be dangerous, and depending on where you sit and how you look at it, it's not necessarily dangerous. It's more of probing. It's more of pushing for a greater opportunity for ideas to be on the table, to be scrutinized and worked with based on merit. Okay, so it's a very good. It could be a very good catalyst. Makes sense? A very good catalyst to help democracy thrive. Democracy grow in contexts like countries that we're talking about, in which there's a real need for that. And whether you like it or not, the younger generation, which is tomorrow's leadership, is leaning towards a more open space for dialogue, ideas, competition, innovative business, you name it. It's leaning towards that. Conventional way of doing things is not going to take a front seat anymore. It's always going to be challenged. AI is there to actually help challenge such situations in a constructive manner, hopefully, especially if it's in the right, used by the right minds or used by the right hands, right? The younger people, genius people, like I mentioned, I was talking about a lot of geniuses, champions, excellent minds that, given the right opportunity, can change their own environments besides just advancing their own personal interests, can change for a collective growth. And AI should be able to set that up if it's used, or if it's used properly, if that opportunity is given to a wider group of people.
And it has been an evidence that African bodies are stronger than other continents. We can see that the fastest man, for example, on Earth is black. The strongest boxers the majority are black. Now, for example, the most perfect pilot of Formula One is black. So by giving the voice to an open space of talents in such a huge continent in Africa can also convert or reverse the actual geography of the world, where Africa can be the center of the world. We can see that in Africa, Chinese are pioneering their presence by taking a lot of resources to China. What is the future of Africa? Is it going to be really the center of the world?
So without a doubt, it will. And I say this because if you notice how, mainstream media and the way talent is portrayed on mainstream media, it tends to have a very one-sided, approach or information meaning. There's a lot of talent in Africa, and that talent doesn't have equal access to the platforms that the world can see the talent, right? And so with such technological advancement, Africans in previously unknown areas will now have access to portray, show their talent, show their skills, and therefore that is one step forward towards Africa competing on the international platform, right? On a more, visible and fair basis. Show us what you got, and let not, certain narratives with certain agendas only push maybe a Western or Eastern narrative only, so they appear to be more talented, as an example. So AI as a platform should then give those who previously were marginalized or underprivileged or didn't have access to the more dominant, platforms that portray a picture of who they are on the world, an opportunity for them to also show who they are. So a lot of talent is going to come out of Africa. A lot of skills will be demonstrated, will be shown to the rest of the world in the future, especially with the whole, technological globalization, opening up for opportunity for all to be seen and showcase their skill. And that's not a doubt. I'm very certain about that.